on today's chef's guide, I'm going to give some tips on filleting flatfish and just general points with wet fish on how to show if they're good or bad. Okay, now what I've got here, I've got lemon sole, flatfish, skin on, fins on, everything. So I'm just going to prep it. I don't even think the butcher has actually, or even the fishmonger, has actually scaled it. So I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Okay, it's got a natural line running from its head all the way down its back to the tail. That's the line I'm going to use as a guideline to take the fillets off when we come around to it. Okay, let's move that down like that. Right, with fish, you know, you normally open up, have a look at the gills, check the gills are really nice and red. And the thing about the fish itself, the slimier the fish, the better. You know, I mean, it's really, really snotty and horrible. That means it's really good. It's just really fresh. Okay, again, when you're checking your fish, make sure it's got the majority of its scales still on. If the scales are not there, then the chances are that, the scales are the fish's armour. Chances are that the body will be damaged, okay? So just run your knife over the back of it really quickly, normally into a sink, because it makes a hell of a lot of mess, as you can see, okay? So you get most of the scales off it, and you give your fish a nice little wash off, which will get rid of the majority of the scales. I'm just going to wipe that off like so. Get rid of that. But I'm just going to cut the fins off. If you haven't got a pair of sharp scissors, use a knife. But scissors are, I find scissors the best thing to use on these. It can be quite difficult using a knife. Okay, just turn that over like so. And again on the other side. Cut these off. Be very careful because the fish keeps slipping out your hand because it's so fresh. It's not alive, it's just very, very fresh. Right, again, heads always put people off. So that's the next job. Right at the top, try not to waste any fish at all. Get as close to the head as possible. Cut straight through it. Like so. Okay, there we have it. I'm going to fillet this now. And like I said to you, I'm going to start right at the top of the fish. Follow that natural line. Can't go wrong, he says. It's bound to. Okay? So, straight down the backbone. If you can't feel the bone, then you're cutting into meat. That's basically a golden rule. And just a few nice movements with the knife and cut that fillet off. And that is how to fillet a flat fish. Okay. Once your fillet's removed, to skin it's really easy. Take the thin part of the fish, cut right into the sharp knife, and you work in opposite directions with the skin and your knife. Okay? So you pull one way and cut the other. Sounds difficult. Really, really easy.